but we will be announcing it. So I might just camera it right now. So is this a different camera?
On the pitch for the Lincoln Patriots.
add your iPhone like that? This is kind of fuzzy.
On the pitch for Gorman, number 28, Sydney White, number 18, Libby Castelli. Shot by Libby Caselli, a Gorman quarter kick. Onto the pitch for Gorman, number 2, Macy Severson. On the pitch for Lincoln, number 18, Kennedy Kolb, and number 24, Bella Mole. And for your Gorman Knights, number 20, Mackenzie Antman. On the pitch for Gorman, senior, number 27, Sierra Barkis. On the pitch for the Lincoln Patriots, number 9, Mariah Syme, and number 22, Tegan Carson. Correction, number 23, Brooklyn Townsend for the Lincoln Patriots. In for Lincoln, number 11, Ella Westby, and number 17, Hannah Caesar. In for Gorman, number 33, Nora Johnson. In for Lincoln, number 19, Molly Van Meeteren.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On the pitch for Gorman, number 9, Margot Freeze.
Yeah. Stand or sit or?
Shot on goal, Sioux Barkus, corner kick of Gorman.
Okay, all right, hello everybody. Sorry I'm a little tardy. Corner kick, O'Gorman. Oh! Looks like Auburn Brenner had a net. Oh my goodness! What an opportunity. Is that Ellie Ripida? Just cracked a shot. Ellie Ripida. Brett, good to see you, man. Man, it's been a while.
On the pitch for Lincoln, number 5, Elena Sorensen, and number 16, Emma Sully.
This feels fantastic. What a, oh, beautiful. Gorgeous night. Fantastic. So, how's things been going? Back and forth game, or what's going on? Yeah. Oh, really? Was the boys' game 0-0?
Yes.
Was it? Okay. All right. Huh. Wow. It's like a little Nora Johnson in there fighting. So who's in goal for Lincoln? It's not Cassidy Jennings. That's Kyla. Oh, Syverson. Oh, very cool. So I coached Kyla's older sister, Sienna. She's a freshman at Minnesota State Moorhead. Yeah, that was a nice win by Sierra off to Allison Cheddar. It's good. Look at Brooke Oberbrock who's stuck here. Yeah, I want to say she is sophomore. Yeah, good call. Nice work. Yeah. So we got a little throw in for blue. Margot Freeze fighting for the ball.
The Lincoln coach hasn't had one really good scoring opportunity yet. I think it isn't really one.
Oh, okay. Okay. Was that LOS to be up top, or who was it that took the shot? Do you know? Mariah Syme, maybe? Okay, I should probably look at the roster. I don't think I need the roster. I think I'm probably good. So we're doubling up with doing some film work here, and that's awesome. Oh, little foul there. See how Auburn stuck her leg out. Kind of tripped her a bit.
So who's some girls from Lincoln coaches you're looking at coaching?
Oh man, Lincoln's pretty loaded. I mean, they've got quite a few very quality players. I mean, just looking in the back with Avery Nelson there is right back. Very solid player. I want to say, I believe she's a junior. I should probably look at the roster here. Ellie Hurts is center back. Oof.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we're switching it up. Okay. You want this?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I think Joe Hurley taking over for camera for me for a little bit.
All right, Joe. Busting it out. That was a good little turn.
A fun fact, Coach, the Sioux Falls Lincoln girls soccer coach graduated the same high school class as my sister at Sioux City East.
Oh, really?
Kelly Herman was a terrific soccer player.
She was a
in high school.
phenomenal soccer player. She was a phenomenal college player too. Played at SCSU. She was rock solid, tough as nails. Good player. Oh, nice ball by Auburn. Just in the middle there to Margot. So Margot can connect there with Libby. Little Libby.
Oh, Libby had a really good opportunity early in
Did she?
the game. A great save by the goalie for Lincoln.
Allison Cheddar with the switch. Nora Johnson cutting it in. Oh, Nora. No. Ooh. Dang. That was pretty fun right
Corner
there.
kick for Gorman.
Addie Fawcett cleaning
On
it
the
up.
field for Gorman, number 16, Ella Bender.
And Libby, she's I don't know if you knew this, Coach, but she's also a really great cross-country runner.
Is she really?
So she's a dual sport.
Ah, fun. Here she comes off the field right now as we speak. Oh, wow. All right, see, Ellie Ripida, see if she can get a good service here into a dangerous area. Maybe Auburn Brenner can get on this, or Sierra. All
Looks
served in.
good, great.
Oh, Auburn. Ooh. Wow. That was exciting. Allison Cheddar was right in there as well. That's good. Oh, nice win by Sierra. That's good.
4:30 right now, 0-0 in the ball game. Lincoln and O'Gorman. City rivalry, Coach. This
City.
has to be fun for the girls because I'm guessing a lot of these girls probably played together growing up in some club soccer teams.
All of them. I think really all the players right now on the field all play, for the most part, club soccer. So, yeah, you look at, Ella Stitch in the middle of midfield for Lincoln there. Molly Van Meetren, she's also number 19. She's a younger player, club player. She plays with a bunch of different players as well.
It looks like Coach Auburn Brenner might have a bloody nose, so she has checked out.
Probably on that header, that serve from that corner kick. So she got more nose than she got forehead.
But she's tough. She's a soccer player. Sure, she'll be back in shortly when you stop the blood.
Yeah, and I just was wondering about in goal with Cassidy Jennings. She's usually, she's a stud. She's usually their starting goalkeeper. Not to say that Kyla's not good. It's just Cassidy Jennings she's really good.
So I wonder if Cassidy's hurt or just switching it up tonight.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's see if Grace Lint can track her down. Oh, yeah, well done. Brooke Oberbroccoli cleaning it up. That's good stuff.
So
Allison
who is
Cheddar
in
coming back.
in the Sierra middle back position right now, Coach? Or center back or whatever?
For us or for them?
For Auburn Brenner, since she's not in, who would be
So it looks like they slipped Nora Johnson to the outside back and slid Brooke Oberbroccoli into the middle. So Oberbroccoli and Grace Lint there.
been a long day trying to get my O'Gorman girls. A little mixed up there.
That's okay. That's all right. And Ellie Rippon is still on the right side, and we've got Allison Cheddar, Sierra Barkus, and Margot Fries in the middle of midfield. So, and then up top looks like Claire Thornton, Ella Bender,
Cheddar with it,
and then little Libby. No, that's not Libby. No. Is that Mackenzie Antonin in the game, number 20?
Yeah, that'd be Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about that? I was kind of wondering how many minutes she'd be getting. She kind of had that weird shoulder sort of injury thing going on.
Okay.
She was in a sling a few weeks ago.
So did she get hurt in a game?
Yeah, she did. She kind of got crunched on a tackle.
Oh, okay.
And then, but yeah, it's good to see her back in the mix. That's exciting. Oh, look at that little 1-2 combo. Sierra and Allison. Ooh. Natty Fawcett tackled it away. It's Molly Van Metren for Lincoln on the ball there. And the LOS to be. That's a good little layoff by Ella.
Fawcett's done a good job tonight on the defense for Lincoln.
Yeah, this game really, in my mind, again, I didn't see much of the first half, but this is going to be played in the middle part of the field a lot. Two very strong teams, probably not going to create a lot of opportunities because of how strong both defensive are, but you're going to see the game in between probably the 20 and the 20.
Okay.
So for our viewers, that's probably what they're going to be seeing mostly. A lot of midfield play.
And Lincoln comes in the game at 4-4, O'Gorman at 5-2.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, over Broccoli.
I think O'Gorman might be in PowerPoint's 5th right now. They're now. I think Lincoln might be 9th, if I remember correctly.
Saw that. I actually saw Mitchell. All due respect to Mitchell, but I saw Mitchell was ahead. I don't know if they played much of a schedule.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think they might be 4-1.
So they have quite at least a few more games to catch up on.
Yes, they do.
I think.
And Aberdeen Central was number 1, and they were 6-0-1 when I was checking the standings earlier. And I want to say Rapid City Central might have been 2.
1 minute.
There we go. Oh, look at Ripida calling for the you can hear her all the way up here. That's awesome. That's great communication. And you see, and I think part of the success of O'Gorman has been too our outside backs, Ellie Ripida and Brooke Oberbrock, making those runs up the flanks. And that was great communication by Rips. Really good.
Is that something you try to preach a lot at Augustana, Coach,
my
the
gosh.
communication?
Massive. It's massive. They're out there, they see what's going on. And it's hard as a coach because you try to tell them something and then a second later the play's changed. So the players on the field have to recognize the situations and make decisions based on what they see, but they got to communicate. They have to communicate. Oh, nice read by Allison Cheddar. Ooh, just got away from her a bit. Nelly Ripida stepping up there.
We got 18 seconds left in the first half, so winding down here.
18 seconds. It's Mariah Simon putting the ball to the flank for Hannah Caesar. Terrific.
8.
I should probably really look at the roster.
5, 4, 3,
Hannah Caesar. She's a great kid. Fast.
1.
All right. Looks like that wraps it up.
And that's the end of the first half, folks. O'Gorman 0, Sioux Falls, Lincoln 0. And Coach, I believe this is this senior night for the girls?
Yes. And I'm a bad dad. I wasn't here on time. But I'll tell you, it's Sierra will for sure when we get home tonight. Give me the lowdown.
So do you want to run through who the seniors are real quick, Coach?
For our team?
O'Gorman.
Yeah, I think I got them. There's 12, but Win, I think might be pouring too. Are they still on? Should probably turn them off.
At First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card, we believe the greatest investment we can make is in our customers and communities. Thanks to our industry-leading service, products, and tools, we're helping our customers reach their financial goals in time, money, and resources. At Premier, we're always seeking ways to make an impact for good by investing in what matters most to you. It's the Premier way.
Jardine Construction is a general contractor of custom homes, remodeling, and commercial construction. Jardine Construction works in close to help gain exposure for your business in front of a very faithful customer base. To find out more about the options,
We're always seeking ways to make an impact for good by investing in what matters most to you. It's the premier way.
Jardine Construction is a general contractor of custom homes, remodeling, and commercial construction. Jardine Construction works in close cooperation with project owners and customers when developing a plan for a building or home. Jardine Construction has lots available in Sioux Falls, Hartford, and Humboldt. John can be reached at 605-231-0830 and Tom at 605-261-6174.
Hello, this is Mark Konzemius, President of the Catholic Community Foundation for Eastern South Dakota. Preparing for the end of life can be overwhelming, even scary. Yet as disciples of Christ, we live in great hope and the reality of God's promise that death is not the end, but a new beginning. The End of Life Planning Workbook for Catholics is now available. I encourage you to reach out to one of our Catholic Community Foundation offices or ccfesd.org. May God bless each of us on our journey to heaven.
Hi, this is Brett Byler, Area Account Executive with Real Presence Radio. Did you know the signal of Real Presence Radio reaches an audience of over 2.4 million people across North Dakota, Minnesota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and Wyoming? Have you ever thought about running radio spots on the RPR network? We want to partner with you to help gain exposure for your business in front of a very faithful customer base. To find out more about the options, please call me, Brett Byler, at 605-670-8333.
Pre-planning a funeral is a wonderful gift for families. I'm David Lewis of Barnett Lewis Funeral Home, a family-owned and operated service to the community. Our goal is to make arrangements with families comfortable when they decide what their wishes are for funeral services. I will listen to all needs and offer choices for funeral arrangements and make sure all questions are answered. Barnett Lewis Funeral Home can be contacted at 336-0707 or by going to barnettlewis.com.
Welcome back to Inside O'Gorman, sponsored by the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools. I'm now joined by Dakota Bowl Chair Troy Holt. Troy, this marks the 42nd annual Bob Burns Dakota Bowl. First off, can you just tell me what your first Dakota Bowl memory was?
Yeah, so not being an O'Gorman alum or a graduate, it was when my kids got into the Catholic school system and just spending some time going to the game, hanging out at the tailgate, friends and family. You know, it's probably about 16, 17 years ago already.
How long long, Troy, have you now been a part of the Dakota Bowl committee, and why did you decide to become a part of that committee?
Well, one of my coworkers back in one of my previous jobs talked quite a bit about it. His daughter had been going to the Catholic school system for quite some time, and it just sounded like a fun event and something to be part of and a great way to give back to the OG community. So I think this is my 15th year as part of the committee.
And you're the chair of the Dakota Bowl committee this year. What does that mean to you?
It's an honor. It's all the hard work you've put in, and for them to look to you as a leader and to lead the campaign, it's a big honor, and I'm very proud to say I was the chair this year.
Talk about your duties at Dakota Bowl chair, and obviously with the COVID restrictions, Dakota Bowl is going to look a little bit different this year compared to previous years. Can you just talk about those differences as well?
Yeah, so lots of changes, lots of restrictions put on, with the game itself and just general fundraising. Going into this year, we usually take a couple of weeks in the end of July, first part of August, kind of go through to the community, raise money, look for ads, look for sponsorships. This year we didn't sell any tickets in advance because we just didn't know what kind of restrictions were going to be put on, and so that was a big limitation. We are able to, get some good fans in the stands with the student athletes as well as band members and cheerleaders bringing in family to attend. But yeah, so the game was moved to McEnany Field this year, which is great. First year it's ever been on the O'Gorman campus. We're very excited for that. We were able to do that just with the limiting numbers of fans and not having the typical fans that we might get out at Howard Wood Field. So we're very excited to have that. We'll have the tailgate as we have had in the past. Parking as well will be $10 to park, again, because parking's a little bit more limited than you would have at Howard Wood Field. But we're expecting the same excitement, big game against Roosevelt this year, and so we're really excited to have it on campus with a lot of the same festivities that we normally have had in the past.
And tailgating, does that start at 3? And then I think there's still skydivers, and just talk about some of those festivities that we're going to see this year.
Yeah, so tailgating starts at 3 o'clock. You do need to purchase a tailgate spot in advance. So those are available on the Bishop O'Gorman Catholic Schools website. And then the game starts at 7. There'll be the pregame show as usual with skydivers. The game ball will be presented. The Vanguards will be flying over. We'll have our typical halftime show that'll include the band, the night vision video, as well as the fireworks. So that's not limited, even though we're right on 41st Street.
And I know a big day is Blitz Day in the past for Dakota Bowl committees. How was Blitz Day this year? Was it different at all compared to previous years?
Yeah, it was. We did spread it out a little bit, knowing that we were probably coming into some limitations with some businesses unsure of whether the game was going to be had or not. It took us a little bit more effort, so we spread that over a couple of weeks this year versus one big day to kind of sell our raffle tickets as well as the corporate sponsorships. But you know what? The sponsorships have come in strong. A lot of people are excited about sports right now because there hasn't been a lot going on, and so the fact that this game is being held in a visible stadium like McEnany Field is pretty exciting.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite memory in your past being a part of the Dakota Bowl committee?
Just some of the big games. We've had some really close, exciting, fast finishes. I don't remember who we were playing, but it was a last-minute touchdown catch that won the game. I think it was over Brandon Valley maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and just the excitement and the fans and the experience for the kids is just something you never forget.
Troy, if someone wants to join the Dakota Bowl committee,
All right. Can you hear me okay? You're good?
All right, Coach, start the second half.
Start the second half, yeah.
You going to say hi to your wife?
I did.
Is she happy to see you?
She was glad I made it, yes. Very glad. And my in-laws are watching too, so
Very good.
my father-in-law made a comment about me finally getting here, so I ran up those stairs. I'm not as fit as I once was. That was a nice little senior tribute thing there, wasn't it?
It was. It's a really fun video that they played at halftime.
Yeah, that was neat. This group, there's 12 seniors, and they've really been through a lot. So it's neat. It's good that they're getting an opportunity to have a season.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because there's a lot of programs that aren't. So yeah, it's really positive.
And this is their last home regular season game.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the playoffs in a couple of weeks, they could have a game there, but just could be. You never know. Could be the last one at the MAC for these seniors.
Yeah. Probably an emotional night. I think, probably helps drive a little bit or fuel a little bit of their desire to want to, win. You're playing a city rival, and then it's your senior night. And combination of a lot of different things. So, and just so you know, too, I was part of what took me along to get up here, too. There's a handful of college coaches here tonight. Did a little scouting, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but both these teams, like I was saying when I first got here, loaded with talent. So some coaches here trying to get a jump start on maybe their 2021, 2022, 2023 recruiting classes.
Cool.
So yeah.
So this could be a good showcase for some of these girls to show off their skills.
It really is. It really, I mean, and as a college coach, it's tough sometimes to come to a high school game because it's such a mixed bag of abilities and ages and so forth. But you get a game like this, again, just loaded with a lot of club talent and showcasing their ability for their high schools. It's really cool.
It looks like Lincoln has five seniors on their roster, so
Yeah.
not quite as senior laden as O'Gorman.
And it's really not. And I'd say the other part of it too. There's Ella Stitch is in the middle of midfield there as a senior. Trying to see whoever else out there right now that might be a senior on the field. I don't think there's another senior on the field, to be honest. I think we got quite a few young players. We got quite a few sophomores out there. You know, Addie Fawcett and Nicole Hurt, the two center backs, are sophomores, I believe. And
Mariah Symes is a sophomore.
Mariah Symes is a sophomore. Yeah, she's right now being marked by Auburn Brenner in the box. Corner kick from Ella Westaby. Ooh, very dangerous ball. Look at Brooke Oberbrockman coming up big.
Ooh, that hit a player on the way through.
Yeah.
Did you coach any of these Lincoln girls when they were growing up at all?
Oh yeah, I really, like I said, about all of them. Addie Fawcett, Ella Reddy here's the left back, sophomore. Holly Van Meetren in the middle of midfield. Avery Nelson, Ella Westaby, Elena Sorensen. Yeah, go down the list. Pretty much the whole team. Anna Caesar.
Cool.
So, yeah, it's
This
again.
would be kind of fun for you broadcasting
This is
game.
fantastic. It's cool when you can talk about both teams, hopefully, somewhat articulately, if that's even a word.
I'll say it is.
Okay,
Your
thanks,
father-in-law might text that you isn't, but I'll say it's.
My father-in-law.
It flies okay with me.
Auburn Brenner stepping up. Good control there by Auburn and knocking it around. And, again, the cool thing about this game, too, you're going to see a lot of possession from both teams. I feel like the little bit I saw in the first half, there was some good possession. It does hinder a little bit of the attack when you're, just connecting a bunch of passes because you tend to maybe over-focus on that instead of maybe trying to get forward to create some opportunities. So they rip it up. Little ball into Chloe Loneman. Oh, no, that's Margot Fries.
I think that was Chloe, actually.
That is Chloe, yeah.
6.
Sorry, number
Yep.
6.
They
Check
look
my
a
eyes
little.
a little
They look quite a bit alike, though. Dark hair, about the same height.
I think their numbers jacked up a lot, too.
And with the weather a little bit cooler tonight, would that affect your play at all much? Or, I mean, obviously these girls have been playing a while, so
Yeah.
fitness really wouldn't be a
Sure.
concern, or fatigue probably might not be as much in a cooler night compared to a warm, muggy night, I
Right.
guess.
I think actually playing on a night like this is going to make the level of play better. It's probably why it's drawn out some college coaches too, because they're not gonna get as fatigued as quickly. They're not going to overheat. They're going to be able to recover a little bit quicker. So yeah, I think nights like this are phenomenal. These are great nights. Great nights.
Ooh, Lincoln girl hit the back of the other girl. Little friendly fire there, Coach.
That was Ella Reddy playing the ball off of Ella Westaby. Ella Westaby and Sierra have been long-time really good friends. So it's neat seeing them play against each other.
Do you know if any of these Lincoln girls are? I guess there's not many seniors.
Yeah, Ella Stitch is right now the only senior out there, and she's not committed to play anywhere that I know of. So, the Goldhammer taking a shot. Deflects off of Lincoln. Already doesn't quite get there, out of bounds.
Is this a throw-in, Coach?
Throw in for OG.
And Ellie Ripperda miss assists with the throw-in.
and you know, to see where Brooke Oberbrockman is on the left side of the field, how she's pushed up. I mean, that's awesome. Because I think, again, part of the success of O'Gorman is getting their outside backs forward. And with Ellie Ripperda serving balls in, high on the field, just gives you one more attacking player.
What's interesting, Coach, I don't know if you heard in the video, but you said in the first half you could hear Ellie Ripperda talking from up here.
Yeah.
The girl said she was the shyest one when they did the video,
Yeah.
which was kind of made me laugh because we were praising her talking ability about 5 minutes previously. So
Ironic, isn't it?
yeah, I know.
I think sometimes competition brings out different pieces of people.
I say Lincoln doesn't look like they have many fans, but then they're all on the O'Gorman side down
Oh,
below. I
they're
was
all-
looking across, and there's about
They're all
4
hovering
people.
over here.
Oh, there's a shot.
Shot from Sierra.
I think that's Sierra's second scoring opportunity tonight. She had one right when you got here, Coach. And a nice save by the
Good.
goalie for Lincoln.
Good. Yeah, and I like, the O'Gorman's attitude right now, trying to press a little higher on the field, taking some man-to-man marking responsibilities. Nice win by Sierra. Let's see if Emily Goldhammer can do something here. Oh,
Have you noticed anything different, Coach, stylistically for O'Gorman tonight, later on in the season than they were, say, game 2 or 3, or does everything look pretty similar now compared to, say, in early or middle of August?
I would say they look more comfortable to me, and the level of competition. Aberdeen Central was a great game. I mean, good team. Obviously, we played down most of that game, but just our how we looked, confidence-wise. I think we look really good right now. I feel like the girls are playing with some good confidence. Like I said, they're pressed a little higher on the field, trying to force some turnovers just like that from Lincoln, and so yeah, I think they're playing pretty well. Again, I think there's probably a little extra, something too, because it's senior night.
Right.
But
I think always.
what a ball by Mariah.
Oh!
And Ella Westerby pokes it in. Wow, how about that? That was a terrific ball by Lincoln. Midfield there, Mariah Syme.
Let's see if they showed the replay. Here's a replay,
Kind of
Coach, on the
split
big
our two
screen.
defenders, our two center backs.
At the very end of it.
And then she just got a little touch. Looks like Izzy North was a little anxious to come out and get that ball. See, it was right outside the box, too, so she was kind of stuck in no man's
Is
land.
that a tough position
That's tough.
for a goalie that time, whether you
It's
stay
tough.
back or come up?
Well, you attack it because you want to be aggressive and you hope that maybe you can get a clearance on it. But Ella Westerby was a little too quick and was able to get a touch and put it right past Izzy North.
Was that Syme with the pass that time?
That was.
Okay.
That was Syme that played that through ball, yeah. And Ella Westerby. And the thing, too, is they both kind of interchanged. Westerby, as you can see, is playing in the middle of midfield, and Mariah is playing up top, so center forward. So but that was a terrific through ball.
So at the 31:45-ish mark, Lincoln gets the goal, up 1-0 over O'Gorman. Let's see if the Knights can counter that.
Let's see how they handle this now.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how, when a little bit of adversity strikes, how the team handles that.
Sure.
I'm sure coaches kind of like to see that too in a game, because obviously not everything's going to always go well at the whole point of the game.
It really doesn't. That's what makes it fun, right? The ups and downs, the trials and tribulations. Was that Bellamo, I think? Bellamo coming in the game. Replacing Ella Westerby. All right. Bellamo, her older sister Morgan Moe, played for me at Augustana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Love the Moes. And then Bella's older sister Sierra. And then she got a younger sister Addie. The Moes.
So four
Phenomenal people.
4 girls?
Oh, four girls. Yeah, their dad, Gene Moe. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he does it still.
He's outnumbered in that family for sure.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, but he's a great man. Holy cow. He's awesome. Really great man.
So how long ago did her sister play at Augustana?
She just graduated.
Oh, just
graduated
okay, so she's
in
recent.
May, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Landed a job. She's a nurse here in town, and yeah, she's doing terrific. Doing great.
Looks like
I think she actually landed a job before she even graduated.
wow.
So that's the Augie advantage. Can I throw a plug in there? Augie advantage.
There you go.
Go to a
Shameless
private school
plug.
like OG, then you go to a private school like Augie, and you get the advantage.
So Nora Johnson and Ella Bender just checked out for O'Gorman. Looks like Sydney White is a new Knight in there. I'm not for sure. And Libby, I think, is the other one that just checked.
That's
in.
right. Yeah. And Sydney, is a senior. Nope. High clearing ball from Izzy. See if the Knights can get it down.
So, Coach, since we last had the Yankton game on the 28th, they had a road game at Watertown, and then they had the was there any game between that and the Roosevelt game, or?
I do not believe so. I believe Watertown was on a Saturday.
Yep.
And then the Roosevelt game was on a
The following Tuesday.
following Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah. And I went to that Roosevelt game. That was a great game.
And Rosie won that 2-1
on a free kick. Yep. Late in the game, Macy Haggerty had a free kick and put it right over our wall, and that was an exciting game. It was really, a really hard fought. I felt like that O'Gorman probably had, excuse my little slip there, but O'Gorman had more. Ooh, shot from Oberbrockling. Wow. Shot from distance. That was good. Good attitude. But I thought O'Gorman had really good possession that game. It's just, soccer. It's weird,
Sometimes you might get the bounce.
Yeah, yeah.
Might be your night.
And the first goal kind of went that way for Roosevelt. It was a great effort by Maya Drager, if I can remember correctly, and Ashlyn Kelly finished her opportunity. And then Ellie Ripota took a shot from distance and put it right over the goalkeeper. And that got him back in the game, made it 1-1, and then, like I said, really late in the game, free kick, senior Macy Haggerty just buried it. It was a terrific goal. Shot there from right side. Actually, looked like that might be a cross now. Ooh, out of bounds for a throw-in. Shot for a cross.
And Rosie, what have they lost yet this year? Are they?
Yeah, they actually lost to Lincoln 2-0.
Yeah, was that the same night we were doing the Yankton game?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
it. They went back. They had some weird penalty kick calls, or maybe it was 2-1, something like that. But yeah.
Did your friend text you saying that Roosevelt dominated the game, but then Lincoln got the
So kind of what we did to Roosevelt, kind of what Lincoln did, or Roosevelt did to Lincoln, and strange.
And then our next game for O'Gorman Lady Knights, I believe, is Tuesday the 15th against Sioux Falls, Washington at Howard Wood Field.
That's right. 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, yeah.
4 o'clock, everybody.
Early start.
Oh, nice ball there.
Oh, Emily.
Looks like Emily held up her run a little bit.
.27:02 left. Second half, Lincoln 1, Sioux Falls O'Gorman 0. At the MAC, Coach Brandon Barkus, Augustana girls soccer coach.
Yeah, sorry again about my slip there. I'm getting excited. We're actually going to start training next week, and I'm
awesome.
really pretty fired up about it. Yeah.
So how many total girls do you have?
We had 31. COVID kind of hit, so we had a couple players decide that they're probably going to wrap up their career, just because we're not really playing for much this year. Kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. So now we're down to 29.
Okay.
And we're supposed to start training next week. We do have a handful of girls on quarantine, though. They didn't test positive, but they've been exposed. So there's the quarantine time. So
is Izzy Hedge still on the team?
She is. She's a senior. Yeah.
Senior, awesome.
She's coming off of. She had an ACL kind of mid-season last fall, and she's still kind of coming back from that. But I think she's going to be ready to go when we play in some games this spring. It'll be exciting. So she's a nursing major, and I'm sure she'll be wrapping up her career probably in May when she graduates.
And a terrific high school career for O'Gorman.
She really did, didn't she?
And she was a terrific interview. After their last game, her and Teresa came on the coach's show with Coach Byer, and Izzy dressed up to a T, and she was a little bit overdressed for Pizza Ranch. I appreciate her thought and everything.
Oh, so. Look at Libby, bring a little pressure high on the field. Can we maybe get a corner from this? Oh, Avery Nelson kind of using her body to muscle Libby, and that might be a corner.
So the defender there is kind of almost like boxing out in basketball.
Boxing out, that's what it was, yeah. It's called shielding the ball.
Okay.
You got to shield.
And you're allowed in soccer to kind of do...
If the ball stays within a playing distance. If the ball isn't within a playing distance, it's called obstruction.
Okay.
And it's an indirect free kick. Indirect free kick means it's got to touch somebody before it goes in. A direct free kick, you can just shoot directly into the goal.
Okay.
So let's see here if Ellie Ripota can give us a good serve. Putting the ball in. Oh, that's terrific.
Oh my gosh! Cheddar!
Oh,
for the
my
net.
Gosh, that was exciting. I thought she had that.
On the pitch, number 7, Lauren Merkley.
Ellie, that's the second time tonight she's put that ball in that dangerous area.
That's terrific.
And Cheddar was there just a little high on the head.
Yeah. A little mistiming. It's tough when you're in there fighting with people and
So much
jockeying for a ball.
congestion
Oh,
there, too. So many
much, yeah.
bodies in a little area.
Thought Cheddar had that, though. That was good. Great service. Good attitude by Allison Cheddar. Still a lot of time in the game to kind of stall, but
I seen us.
game tactics. Nice little touch there by Auburn off to Grace Lent. Oop, didn't quite work out there. Oop, Allison Cheddar with the interception. Chloe Loneman. And to Sid White. Sid back to Chloe. Ooh, Chloe, nice way to run through that ball. Very strong run by Chloe. Oh, out of bounds.
On the pitch, Lincoln, number 18,
Somebody from
Kennedy
O'Gorman's got to
Cole,
kind of step up here and
Velocity.
get a shot and make something happen. Oh, we got a senior for a Lincoln coming in. Kennedy Kolb, number 18 up top, center forward. Kennedy Kolb, all right.
So is there a certain point you might, I don't know if it's the right terminology for O'Gorman, would push up a little? Is that what you would say, Coach?
Yeah,
If
you
you're
got to
trying
push up. You got to try to take some more chances. You'll keep the ball higher on the field.
Look at all the distance Cheddar covers. I mean, like you said, she never stops.
She's unbelievable.
moving.
She's really unbelievable.
She like ran from the 20 to the 50 and then back to the 40.
Just fit on. Look at Sierra making the run, and Auburn, you got to play the ball. That's okay making those center back runs, but see what happens? You got to pass the ball. It's tough. I think sometimes you want to try to do a little too much. That's tough. Again, you got to love it as a coach. Having players with an attitude to just get after it and go, but you also got to recognize moments. Part of the game of soccer.
What do we got here, Coach?
I think it was just a little tussle. Looks like it was might have been a push. Could have been a charging into possible. Looks like it's a direct free kick. It's like Auburn Burner might be taking this.
Lincoln doesn't have a 23 on their varsity roster. That was the girl that did the penalty there.
23. Let's see where it is.
They have Brooklyn Townsend on their JV as 23.
That is
so
Brooklyn Townsend, actually. That is her. Chloe serve one in. Oh gosh darn. So right around that between the 10 and the 20 there, that's a good area to kind of serve the ball into that far post. That'd be an early cross, early serve. Try to play that ball to Sierra. That's kind of a later serve, later cross. Both can be effective and dangerous. And again, Auburn winning that ball, easily connecting her first pass. Grace. You can really hear Sierra out there too. She's demanding the ball high on the field. I like hearing that. Strong communication, demanding but not demeaning. It's important.
So Mackenzie Antonin coming in for Sydney White.
Mm-hmm.
Mackenzie, just a sophomore.
I'm really happy to see her back on the field. I was really worried. I didn't know if she'd be back this year.
Is that the Watertown game she kind of got?
Gosh, that's a great question.
Because I think it was Yankton, Watertown, and then the following Tuesday was Roosevelt, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was before Watertown. I don't believe she played in Watertown or Roosevelt. So, or maybe she tried to play in Watertown and it was a tough one. So whoever was before Watertown, if I can recall correctly. Oh, that was tricky.
Nice play by Sierra that time.
Nope, then she gave it away. Man, what a fantastic night. This is
I know.
We should always do this up on the... Why were we doing this in the dead of the heat and I was stuck in that box with you, Brett?
With the
what
wasp
the heck?
coming in through the window at
What
us.
the heck? I was sweating like nobody's business. And it feels wonderful up here.
We're trying a few things tonight.
Why aren't you wearing shorts, by the way? It's a beautiful short.
For the Dakota Bowl
Shorts,
game,
huh? That's what I'm talking about.
Guess they don't make them in tough in Nebraska right from as they do for you guys.
Hey,
I guess
I'm
you're
born
from
and raised, man.
Nebraska,
Yeah,
too.
man.
I
Omaha,
forgot
baby.
about that.
O-Town.
From small town northeast Nebraska, so I guess Omaha, or your area is tougher than mine.
Yeah, a lot of people give me a hard time because I wear shorts really until December. So.
Vinny Olson's assistant football coach for O'Gorman. I don't think I've ever seen him wear pants. He wears shorts if it's 10 degrees below zero and a t-shirt. So. Shout out to Vinny.
Yeah, there you go.
Offensive line coach for O'Gorman.
If he gets the negative 10, I'm going to put on some pants.
Your wife might suggest that to you. I think.
She's kind of stopped suggesting things. I think. Oh, what a ball! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh, Chloe, what a tackle! Chloe Donovan. See how he threw her body in on that? That was great. Nice, tough tackle. Didn't quite work out, but Grace Lint picked up the loose ball. And the Sierra, there you go, connecting some passes. Great touch by Auburn. Okay, now Auburn, you got to play a ball here. Gotta connect the pass. Okay, somebody's got to move for her. It'd be helpful. Oh boy, get it, save it. Oh, what a pass there, Goldhammer. You know, serve a ball. There it is, served into a dangerous. You got to get there. Come on, Cheddar, fight with her. Oh, darn it.
Is that on Cheddar?
Yeah, it was on Cheddar. Looked like she might have pulled her down a little bit. Got a little handsy.
You know who the referees are out here?
Yeah, actually, the guys doing the center, you remember that assistant referee that I was on that didn't move? That's this guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not
I
going to
don't think
move.
I'll ever forget that.
See the center circle there?
Yeah.
He's not going to move much from that center circle. He's going to be on the line. Oh, there he goes. Just watch. He ain't moving a whole lot. But he's got two quality assistant referees that are going to be running up and down the lines that hopefully he can trust and or will trust, I guess, more specific. Oh, nice pass by Sierra. A little layoff in the. Boy, Loneman's very, very involved in this game so far from what I've seen.
It feels like O'Gorman has
Tough.
really controlled the possession the second half. They just don't have a goal to show for it.
Right.
I mean, Lincoln, who's barely felt like crossed the 50, got the goal. That's how soccer works.
Yeah, that's how.
sometimes.
And part of the deal too is it was a pretty quick counter from Lincoln. They won the ball, found Mariah's sign. Mariah turned and played a ball through. So as you can see, O'Gorman's very deliberate in connecting multiple passes, where Lincoln was just really quick in their win it and play sort of attitude.
That's Kenny Kolb with the
Kennedy
tackle.
Kolb. Kennedy Kolb. What a great kid too, by the way, Kennedy Kolb. Love that kid. See her crack one. Come on. Gotta have an attitude. Oh, there's a ball. Oh, McKenzie. Didn't quite work out.
Emily pretty active in the middle there, number 5, Goldhammer for O'Gorman.
Yes, she is. Oh, we gotta make a run. Gotta make runs. Gotta make runs. So that ball served in by Overlacker was pretty good. Far post, but we didn't have anybody making the run. Make the run to get in to finish that opportunity. Oh, that's kind of
That means
awkward.
one of your outside players are kind of trying to
Yes.
cross and
So you have players that serve it in and then players that run. So the ball, you try to, yeah. Nice tackle by Ripida.
senior night for the O'Gorman Lady Knights tonight. Last regular season home game for our 12 senior girls.
12 senior girls.
Big senior class.
Nice step up by Cheddar. Layoff by Sierra. That's a good little combo play. We give it back to her. There it is. Give it back to her again. A little back and forth game there with Cheddar and Barkus. Look at that possession. See how deliberate they are with connecting their passes and trying to stretch out Lincoln's team. Okay,
Oh, here
Cheddar,
we
just
go,
crack
Coach.
a shot. Crack a shot. Crack. Oh, got away from her a bit. Darn it. That's a great tackle there by Ellie Hurt, though. Center back, sophomore center back stepping up. I used to coach Ellie Hurt's little sister, Ava. Fun kid. Oh, I like Ava.
Oh, Mackenzie just
Hard worker. One of my favorite under 12 players. She's great. She's great.
now we got some 3 subs coming in for Sioux Falls.
Yep.
Number 24, Bella Moe.
Mariah Sign, Bella Moe, and Elena Sorensen. So you like it up here on the up
Oh, I
here.
love it. I'd much rather be standing anyway and just,
All right.
it's hard for me to sit still. I'm one of those coaches. I'm a pacer. I don't stand like Sheila. I like to pace, I like to chat.
I've been always told I can't sit still either. So. Sounds like a young age. Plus, it gets probably a little bit more maybe muggy in those booths, maybe with the windows closed, and maybe up here too. You never know. Sorensen with it for Lincoln.
Tried to serve it in. Nice block by Ripida. Knocks it out of bounds. Still really plenty of time.
Yeah, 14:35
they can keep their composure and keep sticking to their game plan. One thing that O'Gorman doesn't want to do is start to panic and just kind of launch the ball up the field. I think there's just still too much time to just be lumping the ball forward.
Is it kind of, a coach's job? Obviously, the players can look up the clock, but as a coach, are you yelling out, make the players look 10 minutes or 12, kind of.
For sure. And part of game plan, at least at our level too, we are really, again, deliberate in putting together our scouting reports, and we talk about situations. If you're down a goal, and there's 5 minutes left, you got to kind of change how you're going to play. You got to just try to get it forward more. You got to press more numbers forward. But up to that point, you still want to kind of stick with who you are, what your game plan, and is what has got you to this point. If you just throw it to the side because you start to panic, you're not going to be near as successful. Oh, what a touch by Golding!
Oh, I love that. Nice
a little behind the foot, yeah.
Oh, fancy there. Oh, Libby.
Oh, Libby. Oh, nice touch by Libby. Yay. Oh, good tackle by Cheddar. Getting in.
Oh, sign with the block. That's how.
Bellamo with the ball forward. Brandon Sorensen trying to track it down.
Lincoln right now, Coach, up 1-0, 13:06 left. Strategy change.
Well, look, their forwards aren't chasing. See, that's very disciplined. There's no reason for them to chase because they're just going to get stretched out from front to back. Kelly Herman, she's done a really nice job of getting her team to be disciplined. Look, there's minimal space between the defenders, midfielders, and forwards. So you want to stay connected from front to back, and you want to stay connected from side to side. And that's a great touch by Sierra. And so they've really done a good job of staying compact, because the more compact they are, the more difficult it is for O'Gorman to get through.
Yeah, so if you get stretched out,
There's gaps, for sure. Yeah, exactly, Brett.
See, I'm learning a little
There you
bit.
go, you're learning.
Game by game.
And you can see even like Lincoln's back four. They're outside right back. There's a little stretched out. See, there's a gap.
Yep.
So that would be a gap that Emily Goldhammer should hit, or maybe Libby should try to make a run into.
Okay.
But we got to get the ball, and we got to look to try to penetrate, and and again, we're sometimes a little possession, too possession oriented. But nice tackle there. A little pressure. Cheddar bringing it down. See if Sierra can hit that gap. See if she. Oh, she's looking for it. Ooh, you see that?
Yeah.
So she's looking for that gap, which is again what you want to do to try to create opportunity. Okay, hit it. You got to be aggressive to hit a shot. A little layoff there. Can we hit a shot? Okay, Sierra's going to tag one. Didn't quite work out.
Collision.
A little collision. Strong tackle though from the Lincoln player.
One thing I do notice, Coach, you weren't at the boys' game, but in the girls' game, there is nowhere near as many players on the ground with an injury for a while or a little bit. I felt like in the boys' game, every 3 minutes there was some player on the ground. It's just this game. It's like these girls, they get knocked down, they get right back up. So
guys have a little more gamesmanship to how they play.
Couple times there was multiple players for both teams. The trainers were busy in the boys' games.
Well, and it's an interesting thing coaching women too, because I try to explain to them gamesmanship. I mean, a lot of people that don't know much about soccer, they see a guy going on a tackle, they go down, they kind of roll around a little bit, and the average viewer will be like, get up, and girls think it's a sign of toughness. I better get up, and I got to play through this, and that's fine. But the reality of a guy, laying on the ground for a little bit gives the rest of their team a break.
Right.
We know there's no timeouts. The ball's constantly in play, and when it does go out of bounds, you have ball kids that are throwing it back to someone. Oops, Sierra with a shot. There's just limited time to catch some of those breaks sometimes. And the reality, as I said before, you just sprint a lot. So if you sprint 40 times in a game, you're going to get tired. So that little break now and then kind of helps. That's gamesmanship.
Coach Kelly Herman was hopping mad on that about a minute ago with that non-call. There's a
Auburn Brenner with a
shot
shot from distance. Ooh. Oh, three Oklahoma players crashing the goal though. That was neat. We got to see more of that.
Would have fumbled that. That'd been a great rebound.
Great opportunity, right? Yeah. And see how deep Lincoln is. There's no one even close to the midline right now for Lincoln. They've really dropped off and playing very, very defensive-minded and conservative. getting Grace Lint back in the game, hopefully as quick as possible. That's probably good. Grace and Auburn need to probably play the whole game.
So Mackenzie Anson is checking out for Gorman, and it looks like Ella Bender is coming in as well. She's gonna have to. See, I don't understand. So why does she have to wait?
Because the referee you have to be up on the line, and the referee beckons those players on.
Okay.
If you're not up at the line and the referee hasn't beckoned, then you can't come in.
Okay.
You got to wait for the next rotation.
Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the referee control thing.
I was so used to basketball, you can literally like
Yeah.
run a guy out there like almost mid-play.
Yeah.
All right, you know.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, I know. Once in a while they'll send them back, but I mean you a little more leniency, I would say.
See, now as we get under 10 minutes here, under 9 minutes, you know, this is where O'Gorman's probably going to have to play a little more direct. Have to try to get the ball forward. Oh, Sierra with a little interception. See if she can make something happen. No.
Nora,
Come on, Nora.
and she's looking at
there you
Ellie
go.
and she got it now.
Yeah. Kind of a young player, you know, thinking an older player. Oh, she's going to call off. Hannah sees her with a nice steal. Allison Cheddar, again, covering a bunch of ground. Making things, oh, a little grab right there. Oh, the referee was leaving the center circle finally. Hey! Yeah! He walked out of the center circle to make a call. Good job. Good job. It's like Ellie Hurt, you know, taking the free kick here. Oh, that's very dangerous. Oh, nice win. Auburn Brenner. She is so dang tough. Golly, she's tough.
Lincoln girl probably thought she hit a brick wall there. I mean, she's finally getting up.
Oh, boy.
Lauren Merkley, number 7, that was the Lincoln girl that time. 7:35, the clock slowly ticking away.
Yeah.
But still, you'd probably say still plenty of time.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too overly worried. I'd want to see a few more opportunities from O'Gorman here, but again, I think the possession's been really good.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
who has the ball. We just got to get it higher on the field. Nice ball into Allison Cheddar's feet. Oof. See, those longer passes are a little easier to intercept. Shorter passes are obviously a little easier to connect.
About the only gap in this defense might be over far side there.
Yeah, right. And that outside back over there is really kind of man mark. It's Avery Nelson kind of really man marking Libby and leaving a gap there. So it's a big old gap. Looks like Chloe Loneman has been pushed up and Margot Fries is in the middle there.
Okay.
They do 6 and 9 from distance. It looks the same to me.
Testing your eyesight about, what time is it? About 9:20 tonight.
Is that an old comment again, Brad? Man, you've been hammering me with those this year. Oh, my friend Brett, not afraid to dish it here. Okay, Nora, connect. Okay, good. Now take a touch and crack a shot. Crack a shot. Oh, what a tackle. Wow. That's bone bruising. Sierra better get up.
I say, there she is.
She was straight up winding up to just crack it. And I think it was Grace Ellis came in on a really hard tackle. I mean, fantastic tackle, very clean. She got all ball stepped in. I believe that's Grace Ellis. Is that right? The number is 24. Grace Ellis is 14. So that is 14. Yeah. Wow, terrific tackle. Grace Ellis, her dad, fantastic dude. John Ellis worked for Argus leader, great man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Rapid City Stephens girl named Grace Ellis has a terrific basketball player a few
Oh,
years
really?
ago too.
Oh, wow.
So.
And again, OG sticking with their game plan. See if they can make a run and get themselves forward. A little interception here from Elena Sorensen. Nice little run from Hannah Caesar. Ball kind of served in. I want to try to get this forward a bit. And the Allison Cheddar. Oh, it's tough. Got some fired up parents down there, Brett.
I know. It's been loud tonight. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, Nora got away from her a bit. How important your first touch is. You see that? If you're not first touch, you're not clean with your first touch. You'll give it away. Addie Fawcett. Look at that. Great composure by Addie. Connecting some passes. Look at Lincoln here. Connecting some passes.
Look at Nora fight for it. Ooh.
So my good friend Steve Burkhalter, longtime Sioux Falls resident, originally from North Carolina, was actually the Augustana coach prior to me, but he was the coach at Lincoln High School when they last won a girls' state championship.
How long ago was that?
Steve Burkhalter. I'm going to say that was...
Put you on the spot here.
4 years ago.
Okay. That sounds about right.
It sounds about right. So you don't know?
I
You
don't
were putting me
know.
on the spot, you didn't know.
I know Piers won a couple the last few years.
Yeah. Well, Yankton won last year.
Yeah,
Pierre
yeah,
2
yeah.
years before that, and then I think it was Lincoln, or it might have been us. Might have been us that won it, and then Lincoln.
Who won in the snow up in Rapid City for the state title game? Was that, I think, 2 or 3 years ago? It was snowing in Rapid City for the state championship.
Well, I can tell you who it wasn't. It wasn't Rapid City Stevens, because they stumble in the championship frequently, which is shocking because Coach Usera is, I mean, he might have been to more state high school championship games than any coach in the state of South Dakota. Guy's phenomenal. He's really good.
Ella Reedy is.
Ella Ready?
Ready.
Yep.
She might have a cramp or something wrong
Yeah,
with her leg.
a little cramp. We should try to take advantage of their left side right now. With Ella Reddy being out, I think she's been a starter for every game, and
3 minutes left.
she's tough.
Lincoln with possession now.
I think they might have slid. It looks like. Emma Sally. She's a senior, number 16, left back. Okay, let's see Brooke Oberbrockling get a service. Let's see if she can try to get an early service in. And look at Lincoln. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people back there. That's going to be a tough group to break down these last couple minutes. See that, Brett?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and no one's making a run. So that's. And here, so Kyla, if she's smart, she's just going to kill the game a little bit.
So how long can she hold it?
Technically 6 seconds, but I mean, the referee is out of the center circle, so he might make that call, but I doubt it.
That's a text coming later.
Yeah, probably so. Oh man, I think he's in full sprint right now, FYI, the center referee.
Ooh. Sorensen with Lincoln was cut off by Auburn. that
Brenner,
time.
that was great tackle. Great tackle.
1:43. 1-0 Lincoln Patriots. We have a couple subs coming
Yeah.
in. So the clock doesn't ever stop, or the subs and everything?
Well, I was under the impression that the clock did stop the last 5 minutes whenever the winning team was subbing. So it has stopped now.
But
Not
there
for
was
sure
about
what's going
5
on.
seconds there. Probably.
And I think hopefully the assistant referee is telling the center referee to reset the clock.
But I
'cause
thought
it should
I heard
have.
that rule
Yes.
too, so that's why I kind of.
And otherwise, you could just you could waste
yeah.
out the game, and then
Keep just bringing in
not even
extra
reasonable.
offense.
Yeah. Here. There you go. Yeah, well, it's still a mistake. Mistake. Doesn't matter.
So it looks like it probably changed from 128 to 138, I guess. There we go. Got her fixed, so 10 seconds put back on the clock.
That's very smart by Ella West to be just holding the ball. Very good soccer playing. I mean, we should stop the clock, and we have not stopped the clock again. And the clock is going. Who is our scorekeeper right now? It's killing us right now. It is literally killing us. Stop the clock, please. They should add 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds on the clock. So when the referee indicates this, that's to stop the clock.
Okay.
And whoever's running the score clocks must not have seen that and has let it go. It's disappointing. Oh. Good tackle there by Margot Freeze. Well, looks like this one might go to the Patriots.
Now with 45 seconds.
You got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Up the field, anyway, that is. Oops.
An opportunity by Sorensen. Goal for Lincoln.
That's it.
Elena Sorensen, junior, with the goal at 33 seconds left.
Yeah. there
Nice
you
shot
go.
by her. You see that replay.
That was a great shot. I mean, we, again, a couple mistakes that we made, and we didn't quite clear the ball, and they capitalized. And that's how they scored the first goal. I mean, they intercepted a pass, you know, made 2 passes and scored. So the Lincoln team's a scrappy team.
23 seconds left. Patriots up 2-0. Will improve to 5-4 in the season. Knights will fall to 5-3. Could be a momentum turning victory possibly for the Patriots.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
There you go.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
So the Lincoln Patriots win 2-0 over Gorman. Final thoughts, Coach, on the game tonight?
Yeah, I'd say it's really unfortunate for O'Gorman, and I think it was really, sounds stupid, but very fortunate for Lincoln. I mean, I feel like they took advantage of their opportunities, and we just didn't. It didn't seem like we created enough, and you know, that's just it's really unfortunate for us. But you know, and the thing is too is, I mean, our schedule is challenging. We have Harrisburg next, is that right?
I think we have Washington.
Washington,
The 15th is coming Tuesday. So,
yeah,
yep.
and then in the Harrisburg Shore, and Harrisburg's going to be tough.
And then is it West Central?
West Central's going to be tough, yeah. So we've got, you know, we got some tough ones, but I mean, if we can, you know, bounce back, and we got to figure out a way to score some more goals. We got to figure out a way to be a little more dangerous and create some more opportunities. But you know, I'm sure Coach Sheila is going to, you know, try to focus on some of that here moving forward, and try to make sure that their team's ready to go.
Well, thank you so much, Coach. It's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
game up on the rooftop with you
The
tonight.
rooftop, yeah. And sorry I was a little tardy tonight. I do apologize. So, but it was a pleasure. So thanks, Brett, for having me.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.